prehistoric past. This realm is explored in many of my videos. Home to strange, unrecognizable creatures, larger versions of modern creatures, and Charizard? Hello folks, welcome to another Saw Diner Dude video. Today, you're about to witness me play through 100 in-game days with Cobblemon, a Minecraft mod which adds Pokemon and RPG mechanics to the game. If you're unfamiliar with my channel, my videos typically focus on dinosaurs and prehistoric life through the lens of Minecraft, but today, I combine them with another passion of mine, Pokemon, to teach you all about the prehistoric world through the designs and inspirations behind all these Cobblemon, while having a lot of fun along the way. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Without further ado, let's get into these 100 days. As with any playthrough of Pokemon or Pokemon related content, we start out by picking out a starter, and that is Turtwig. We then take Turtwig, beat up a Wingull, and we've already started leveling up. Alright, let's get started with some wood. And there's apricorns. Wood is fairly standard stuff, but you'll all see what the apricorns are for in a little bit. We leave the beach where we start at and venture into the woods, after which we find ourselves a nice, pretty village. Right near said village is a ravine where we mine some coal, mine some stone, and really just kind of get started with Minecrafting, honestly. It's then at the bottom of the cave that I find this interesting looking structure where I will spend the night, mining around it, sleeping inside it, grabbing some loot. There's some good stuff in here. I'm also off to a good start when I embarrassingly die on day 2. Well, gotta run back. While I contemplate my life decisions and remember I'm bad at Minecraft, I get attacked by a wild Arcanine and have to dig my way back into the tunnel. Oh yeah, did I mention I die again? After getting my stuff back for the 3rd time, I venture deep into the cave, most certainly against my better judgment, and with half a heart left. I forage for some glowberries and start to regain a little health when I swim out to the top. Day 3 mostly consists of exploration, but I do find a fossil structure, something I can't use yet because I have no brush, but instead decide to dig out and choose to establish my base right in the area. Most of the way through day 4, and I think I'm going to start building a base for myself, because I have a pretty cool idea. Find some untextured loot, and give my Turtwig an XP candy. And sleep. Day 5 mostly consists of building, and as you will see, the next few days do too, but I think it's totally worth it to have a functional base. Alright, we should catch a Ditto. There's a Ditto that just spawned here somehow, so. Alright. Tackle. Wait, what? For about a minute, a back and forth raged between my Turtwig and the Ditto, which had transformed into the same form as mine. And fortunately, I would discover the hard way that Ditto was a very, very hard creature to catch. So I went back to working on my house, and to no surprise, I would find myself dying pointlessly. Well, at the very least, I had found a massive cave system and underground area to explore, but getting my stuff back would be no easy task, and I would discover that aside from the blinding height, it turns out that the area so deep in the ground was also infested by so many mobs. Honestly, for the next few days, not a lot happens. Enjoy some assorted clips of me building, and some nice, relaxing music in the background. Day 8 starts out with a bang, and I continue to have unfortunate interactions with the wildlife. An amazing plan starts to develop for the pool of water that I have down below my house, and I start to fill in the outside, and life continues on. Yeah, see, there's something. A candle. I can definitely use this. And I have never seen this Pokemon before. Qfant. Hello. It's pretty cute. Okay, so the orange particles mean it's trying to kill me. Right, let's see what the Mankey has to say about this. Oh, not what I meant to throw at, but okay. Didn't catch either of them.
Oh boy. Okay, that's a whole. Ah.
We are 4 deaths in, and people, I swear, I'm not as bad at this game as I look.
As of right now, I want glass for the roof, but most of this is pretty done, and I'm pretty satisfied. And during the nighttime, I saw this bonsly spawn. Now, you guys probably don't think this is a dinosaur, but I'm gonna catch it. Yes! Yes! Amazing.
Bonsly, the bonsai Pokemon. Bonsly and its evolution, Sudowoodo, are rock-type Pokemon native to the Johto region. While at first glance they may appear to be trees, a more thorough examination shows they are merely imitations or imprints of trees. Both Bonsly and Sudowoodo are based on petrified wood that has been fossilized over time, replaced with rock. This is reflected by Bonsly's design, where the earthen pot is fused to its body.
This has been the Paleo Pokedex.
Technically a dinosaur.
Toss a slate ball at the fledgling, and it's caught. Here we have a fight against a Shroomish, which I think might quickly grow to be one of your favorite Pokemon that ends up on my team. This one is not evolved yet, and does not look like a prehistoric creature. But, you know, mushrooms are pretty old. Mushrooms were some of the first creatures to colonize land, so you could say Shroomish is something prehistoric, but animals in general are pretty old too, so it's a bit of a stretch. And look at that whole team of 4 Pokemon. We head out the next day for a little preemptive exploration and some sand digging, as you can see, and I admire my Pokemon.
Oh my god, my Shroomish is so cute! Oh, he's floating! Look at his, he's swimming! Oh my god. I love him so much. Sorry, her, it's a her.
I discover snow for the first time.
I was freezing to death, but it looks like I found maybe a fossil formation thing. I found an Avalog, and this thing looks sick. Look at this.
You know, some people might say other games are hard, like, I don't know, Halo, or Hades, or Celeste or something. But to me, nothing shows up in my Minecraft nightmares more than Minecraft skeletons, if that makes sense.
Come on, again? Okay, well at least I can sleep now.
The morning of day 14 starts out with me getting my stuff and catching our newest team member.
This right here is in the bag.
We then name our starting team of Cobblemon. Tandy the Turtwig, Sapporo the Bonsly, Pendleton the Fletchling, Nancy the Shroomish, and Samuel the Swinub.
Alright, now we have a working machine smelting some of our starting stuff for us. This right here is the PC. We put in Pokemon that are too strong for us to use or anything that we don't want in our party. This is where they go. Alright, we have a Waystone, we have a PC, we have a Smeltery. Isn't this amazing? And doing all of that occupied an entire day's time. Wow. Let's go on a new adventure. Hopefully, maybe we'll find some fossils this time. I don't know if this is the same village or new village, but it is a village. Speaking of dinosaurs, there's a Pidgeot down there. It looks very, very cool, but I'm sure it like beat me up if I go over there. I think it's generated the world in, so I hope you're ready for some savannah. And you know, I sure am, because there are Doduos here.
With the long searched for Doduos finally found, I proceed to beat them up ceaselessly in the hopes of catching one. Unfortunately, I do not catch the first one that I beat up.
Oh, I can put Dundee on my shoulder. Oh my god.
Or the second one.
That was too strong. Okay.
Or the third one, for that matter.
I think you look so cute and innocent. I know what you've done. The sun is setting on Sapporo. Oh, there's a Nidoran, female. I would catch it, but like it's not close enough to a dinosaur. I don't think for this video. No Doduo.
And finally, with that, I managed to get ourselves a new Doduo. Oh, and I don't have the footage of it killing me, but just know there's a reason I hate that tarantula.
And I want to get my revenge on that gosh darn electric tarantula thing. Alright, let's send out the army. Come on. We got this. A Doduo is a Doduo, and I want a few of them.
Doduo, the twin bird Pokemon. Doduo is a flying/normal type Pokemon from the Kanto region. Despite the implication of the name, Doduo shares little to no characteristics with a Dodo, aside from having a rounded body and lacking the ability to fly. Instead, the Doduo appears to be inspired by various prehistoric birds, such as the Mao and the elephant bird, as well as the mythical rock.
This has been the Paleo Pokedex.
That was executed perfectly, actually. Getting chased by a bat. Let's see what my Doduo can do about it.
As it turns out, nothing.
Hey, okay. It gave me flight. No, it's... Oh no, there's a baby zombie. Okay. We're so dead. We are so dead. We are so dead. Day 18 continues now. I came through this village. What are you? I've never seen this Pokemon before. Mischief. Finally, after a long time of exploring, we are returned to the homeland. It's time for a nap. Decided to plant a grove of apricorns.
So earlier in the video, I said you'd learn what these do. They allow me to craft Pokeballs of all different shapes, sizes, basically.
And there, right there, we have what is going to become our apricorn grove. I'm very excited to see that occur.
You know, if you're playing with Cobblemon, this hostile Cobblemon add-on, I don't know, it'll be in the description, but this definitely adds some spice to it.
Oh, there's a Breloom! Okay, let's do this. We got this, we got this. Oh yeah, there's a village over here. Okay, we're gonna take this waystone, because it'll come in handy soon. Oh boy, I don't know how caves spawn like this, but they do. Well, it looks like there's a swamp, but I'm not sure we've investigated a swamp, so let's go check it out. I love the way mangrove trees look, so I might have to grab something from here. So, this right here is not a Pokemon I've ever seen before, but it's really cool looking. Nancy is my favorite member of my party right now. Alright, Bug Catcher Charlie, let's go. Oh, that's not the Pokemon I meant to send out, okay. Yes! Fainted. And let's switch to Peppleton, because I feel like Spupa might just... Ah! Why? Every time! Alright. Nice. Whoa, I don't know what this is, but there's like an even larger village over here, or like a structure of some kind. These lanterns are always useful. And there are villagers here, so it's not like it's abandoned or anything. And I'll take the axolotl, you bet. And there's like an entire castle right here too. Did the villagers build like a hyper advanced civilization? There's flags here. Okay. We're inside of the castle. Oh, there's enough obsidian in here to build a portal. This looks like somebody's room. Now that there's a substantial amount of candles I can find, it's time to start grabbing those. Amazing, we won the battle. And Dundee leveled up, and we have some good level 15 Pokemon now. There's like a greenhouse here, that's neat. Well, now that we're back at our base, let's put some more candles around. They will keep us lit up at night in a very nice, pleasant way.
Take a look at all that I got from that giant adventure. Woo!
And now you can see what I was always intending to do with this little pond right here. As we put in our little friend. Just like that. And then some more decorations. Let's do this. While we're at it, we're also going to get set up our way to the deep underground down there. I have been wanting to explore that cave for a long time. Huh, well apparently I haven't been recording, but I found myself 4 claw fossils, and I realized that, these structures right here, these little ponds, are in fact fossil structures. But I think that each different structure only gives one type of fossil, because I'm only getting claw fossils from these. And I was also admiring the adorable wild Pokemon like the Poliwag. And maybe not a Lowland Dugtrio. But... Oh, and I meant to say I got diamonds, and there's more diamonds here. That's really nice. Oh my god! Shuckle! That's adorable. That is one big pit of lava. And one innocent looking shuckle watching over it like it's his empire. Looks like up here there's the Pharaoh seed evolution. Pharaohthorn. Look at that thing. That thing is huge. There's a nose pass. Okay, not prehistoric, but I love nose pass. So cute. That is quite the structure. Okay. A ton of diamonds all over the place. Yeesh. And not a single fossil. Wow. Let's just get all the diamonds too. You know what? I think... I mean, we have 4 fossils. We don't know what species it is, but I think it's probably not a bad idea to head back to the surface.
At this point, stop speaking and run.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, yeah, like I said. And that right there is another fossil structure, so you guys can see me dig this last one out before we truly leave the underground. Yep, still a claw fossil. Oh, we got a new one, a skull fossil. We're gonna get heading back to our base. I might make a little lab, and we're gonna make our first true fossil Pokemon. Not just Pokemon that I think are based on dinosaurs or dinosaur-like, but no, the officially prehistoric Pokemon in the Pokemon world. Well, there are more of those column things, but I don't know how we're gonna tackle those, so... Yeah, we're not going to worry about it, but we will be returning underground at some point. We're back at the Waystone. Let's go home. Yes. And down there is where we just were. Now we're up here. We're all safe. We're all good to go. Awesome. Awesome. Yes. And whatever happens on this next day, I've decided what I'm going to spend it on. I'm going to spend it on AFKing, and I will get back when I have finished AFKing. Everything has smelted. We've gotten up from the deep, deep below, and we're gonna start making something that I've been wanting to make for a while. Now that we finally have diamonds and okay, well, we'll try. In the meantime, we're gonna get going on our first batch of fossils. We need revives for this too. How do you get honey? I legitimately have played Minecraft enough to know how to get honey. Okay.
In this clip, I say I'm gonna do it the normal Minecraft way, but I resolve to go kill comb bees instead.
I think this is one of the suspicious log things, but I don't have an axe. I used my axe. Oh, wait, I do have this. Okay, well, I'll be back. And that Durant, it looks like it is getting a little feisty. I thought we were gonna die there, legitimately. We gotta keep coming back to these fossil sites. These are how we get new fossils. Oh, what is this? Moonlight Grove. This biome's sick. I wonder if we'll find any new Pokemon here. There's a Combi, alright. There. One fell swoop. It didn't drop anything. Oh, I don't have any Pokeballs to catch it, but Wimpod is based on a Trilobite. Okay, we'll have to come back to this beach. Alright, well let's head home, and hopefully on the way we'll find some more Combis to slay. I'm not sure exactly how these work still. Oh, bees! Okay. Cyndaquil, a star. Okay, that is the sweet, sweet smell of honey and victory. Honeyed victory. Like a caramel apple. And that Combi is moving. That Combi is on the move. You see that? Here, buddy. Your time is nigh. And we didn't get another bottle of honey from it. We put heal powder with honey. And we get a revive. And we throw them together in order to get ourselves a restoration tank. And we can craft ourselves the data monitor. Now, I want to make a whole separate laboratory building. You get there, but for now, you put down your analyzer, put down your data monitor, put down your restoration tank, and it creates this multi-block machine. Now I'm going to start with the claw fossil because I don't know what it is. Put that in there, and then we have to fill this tank up with biological materials. I'm going to go harvest some berries and see if those work. Okay, berries? Yes, berries do work. And once it's filled up, the tank starts moving, the data starts processing, the fossil starts going. This right here is the analysis machine, and now it takes a really, really long time, and when it's done, we will have ourselves a Pokemon that we can take out of the machine, a fossil Pokemon, a prehistoric one that we are bringing back to life. Alright, so we have so many bricks now. This building, which I'm going to make our lab, is going to be much more brick-centric. We're working on this building that is going to be our Pokemon laboratory. Alright, it's very utilitarian looking. But I mean, It is a laboratory, which is kind of exactly what I would want in a laboratory. So here's what we're doing. You know, I would say it's not the prettiest thing, but I think it works for our laboratory. I think it's done. And it got us an Anorith. It's really cute. Yeah. Okay, we need more spruce logs to finish this, but this is what the flooring is gonna look like. And let's get these tanks. So there's a tank, analyzer, data monitor, and the other thing we're gonna need next to it, I'm gonna make some farmland so that we can grow stuff to synthesize new fossils, because it takes quite a bit of biological material to do that. Alright, so I'm gonna plant some of these berry bushes in like these grooves around the laboratory. That should give us some stuff to harvest from it.
Honestly, Editor Me is so confused as to what happens next. We end the day building and then end up in a
Let's
village.
just build this right into the side of the laboratory. We're gonna die a lot! Yay! And you know what? This right here is another fossil site. So I know they say never dig straight down in Minecraft, but this is where the fossil is. I'm hoping that we haven't destroyed our only hope of getting a fossil from this. You know, there's like this tower here that I guess I haven't noticed before, and there's a little Tinkatink, which is cute. Another Combi. Come on. Yes, it's dead. Can always use a waystone. Okay, wait, I just realized that there's also stuff down here at the bottom. It's a shelter. I love a shelter. It's so cute. Alright, here we are, right at the super village. Sweet, and we're gonna just put down a waystone and make this the big village waystone. Down there is the Rapidash, which I haven't seen before, but it's the coolest looking thing ever. Alright, well, we have another fresh new village here. Hopefully we can get some potatoes, and then get a waystone and head back to our base. Ooh, a link cable. Game Boy referenced. Wow. Bug catcher. With the Ekans. And it's not a strong Ekans, so here we go. Anorith, go. We got this. Yeah, okay. Our Anorith does have this. Yes! Oh, perfect! And Anorith is now level 4, and it's learning new moves. This is excellent. Alright, another fossil structure for us to try. Oh, that looks like old amber fossil. And I know what's in that. There's an Aerodactyl in that. So that definitely gets me excited. Alright, you shall be my steed. Please tame quickly. Okay. There we go. You know what? This quest might have ended in failure, but someday in this world, we will get carrots.
Again, I have no clue what I'm talking about in this part.
Let's do the Aerodactyl.
Sorry for the lack of narration, but it's back to back here.
And oh, it's Brock. Okay. Well, yeah, sure. This will increase our level cap, which is a good thing. Oh. Well, Tundi braided it out, so I think that's totally a victory.
Tandy managed to sweep pretty much Brock's entire team, up until he sent out a certain large rock snake.
Hopefully now, these will be effective against the Onyx is so big. Okay. Oh! Ooh, let's go. And Onyx is down.
I was proud of sweeping the whole team, but Brock had more tricks.
I'm gonna assume that's... Wait, is that a fossil? It's an Archaeopteryx. Okay, that's cute. I want to get one of those eventually. But yeah, let's Mega Drain. Okay. We're just on Tundi. Oh. Ouch. Was not ideal, and we're gonna need to re-challenge. Alright, now that it's a peaceful daytime, we're gonna dig down and get some fossils. Alright, well, we're back home, and let's go check on our incubator spot thing. Alright, and look at that. Let's see this. Oh, right, I do have the rideable Cobblemon thing added. And here we go. We are flying on our own Aerodactyl. It's a little awkward. Now we have to go back down to the ground. Look at this! Our very own pet, Aerodactyl. Isn't this awesome? I mean, this gigantic pet that is now our creature. I'm such a big fan. Look at his big underbite. Nigel. Let's stay the Aerodactyl. Flappies. Alright, Flappies, let's go. And then let's get started with something else this night. Put a skull fossil in. Start filling the tank up. Really, oh, this is gonna take a while, isn't it? Day 36 was spent grinding, and there is no footage from it. There is something here. Craniados has just finished its process of being, well, processed. And Pendleton is, I think, going to retire here. And we will do something for Pendleton in the coming days, but let's take a look. Oh, it's super cute. Yeah, so Craniados, yeah.
Cranidos, the headbutt Pokemon. Cranidos in its evolution, Rampardos, are rock-type fossil Pokemon hailing from the Sinnoh region. Its round domed head is based on that of an ornithopod herbivore Pachycephalosaurus, who lived during the Cretaceous in what is now North America, and would have likely been the prey for Tyrannosaurus.
This has been the Paleo Pokedex.
Time isn't wasting. We gotta get Craniados and Nigel and Flappies trained up so that we can take on our first gym leader, Brock. We also gotta get some new buildings made. I'm looking to get a cool piece of technology put here, and I'm looking to get something for Pendleton, so we'll be doing that in the next couple of days. When it comes to working with technology in Minecraft, it's always good to have a nice open space to start with, and we're gonna base ours off of a certain building from Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, one of the only Pokemon games I've actually played. The next few days are spent working on this grand project that I previously mentioned. Every tech mod, it's a big building. That's something everybody knows, and we are working with quite a complicated tech mod to go along with this Cobblemon series. Alright, after a surprisingly quite a few days of hard work, we have right here, very special building from some certain, like I said, from Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. If you know what it is, you know, say in the comments below, and if you don't know yet, but you have played the game, it will probably become clear as I start working on some of the technology around it, which is our next task. Our journey into technology will start with a heat generator, 1 osmium, 3 iron, 2 copper, and the only, the classic, the metallurgic infuser. Craft our metallurgic infuser. We make another furnace, and we craft ourselves our heat generator. This building, we're gonna find a better way to get power source, because the thing to note about a heat generator like this is it's inefficient and it does not give us infinite power, but it does give us enough power to start. We're gonna get cooking here. What we need is a wind generator. It gives us renewable power that we don't have to take time for. We need infused alloy, which requires redstone and iron, and then to use the actual infuser we need coal. That'll give us a little power. Need that, and a basic control circuit, which is redstone and osmium. We'll have actual paths with lighting eventually, but you know, it's good to not have mobs right on our doorstep like that. And there's our basic control circuit. We need energy tablets, which each are 2 infused alloys. Okay, excellent. We have the infused alloy. We make 2 energy tablets, and then we can make a wind generator. Now, a wind generator would look ugly inside the building, which is why we're gonna put it outside. I think right here. Now we make some steel, which requires iron, coal. Oh, that's a lot of levels. I never realized furnaces did that, but not really complaining. And now we throw in the steel dust and the dark oak, and we should just need 2, 3 pieces of the dark oak. And we have steel, which is an essential crafting, building, everything material. we have basic universal cables. Advanced cables are going to be our staple, just because they are better. Forget about what I said about advanced cables, because we stick to the basic. That never happens. There's the cable. Pull the cable off like that. We never have to use the heat generator again, because now we have good renewable energy just like this. The first major event of the next 4 days is we die, and this time, we don't get our stuff back. We try a few times, but it never succeeds. Nope, nope, nope. This massive, dark space for mobs to spawn truly does seem to be the manifestation of chaos. Well, we just lost a lot from that. You know what else we lost was all of our sand, and that annoys me a lot. So I guess we'll keep heading this way, maybe towards One Pod Beach. Dig up any ore and coal we see on the ground, and get some sand when we get there. You know, the fact that I have to come back for sand is very disappointing. While out and about, I did find this mysterious tower, and I proceeded to explore it, despite dangers. Alright, we're gonna be a little sneaky here. Yes, there's a pillager down there that has just seen me. Oh, okay. So much for sneaky, we'll be back. Oh, there are loot chests that we can grab. That's not a loot chest, that is a Pokemon. Okay, yeah, we're going on. There's a tower. Okay, we'll explore this tower real fast. Amazing. Now we can level up. Flappies. Like that. And we activate the Waystone. Man, I can't wait until we actually beat a gym leader and we can increase our level cap by something. And there's a heap more that is attacking me. You know what that means? No. Craniados. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's just run away. We are going to start out our process here. And this requires steel casing, which needs glass, steel, and osmium. In order to make steel, you need iron. You have some iron here. Alright, and then we make steel. And we're going to multitask here. We're going to challenge Brock to a battle. And really, after battling the door, well, this is going on. And that means that when we're done here, we'll have some very exciting stuff to do. Look, I don't know what's going on with my mic here, but I assure you, the problem doesn't persist. Now we have this, which is the Archaeopteryx Pokemon that I really want myself. Stun Spore. Oh, no. Come on, Stun Spore. Stun it, stun it. Paralyzed. Awesome. Headbutt. We're not, but it's still paralyzed, which is a good thing. Alright, Tandy, you've got this. Perfect, perfect. Oh! We won! And now our level cap has increased, which means that we can work with Pokemon higher level than this. Specifically, I don't know what that means, but yeah. I'm gonna try to switch out one of them for Swinub eventually, because we want to get that Swinub evolved. But yeah, we beat Brock. We got our iron, we got our steel. That's alright. I really want Tundi to evolve now, so we're gonna keep on fighting. Alright. I won't let the safety fool me, because I know I'm about to get pummeled by mobs. Yep. You know, I think it's worth mentioning, because it says so for me, but Tandy can now evolve! And now, look! You have a Grotle! And it's starting to turn a little more dinosaur-like. That's awesome. Oh, I can evolve Sapro now into Sudowoodo, which is like one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Okay, it looks a little goofy in Minecraft, but that's awesome. Okay. You know, I just have to say how much cooler exploring the underground is when you have this generator on and there's Pokemon spawning like little Venipedes. Oh my god, look at the boy! I found a Quagsire! He's so cute. Awesome. This is not a Pokemon. That's so weird looking. Please. Bring me to the surface. Free me from my eternal prison. And I'm sorry, but because the evolution is complete, and because we have higher level, it's time to trade out Saporo. It's about time we name Craniatos. I'm gonna name him Cope, after Edward Drinker Cope, and also because he's gonna make the enemies cope and seethe and halt. Alright, well, we ended up back in Dodowo territory, and let's see how these safari balls work. Boom, boom. Come on, come on. Oh, that one caught. Oh boy, we've arrived. This is not a biome I've seen before, but I'm happy to be here. This right here. Mesa. Boom. Oh, look at that view. Just beautiful. And with the little Qfent right there. Just took a moment for myself to reflect on all that's happened. A little over halfway through these 100 days, I know there's still a lot to come. But we've already accomplished so much. Anyways, onwards. Oh, that looks interesting. Let's go investigate that. Here's the pillar. Alright, let's see what there is to be found here. As it turns out, a lot. After digging deep down, I find myself a jaw fossil. So if you didn't see, I got a jaw fossil, which I'm not sure, but I'm kind of going off the assumption that that is going to be Tyrantrum, which is the T-Rex, and that would be sick. Hold on, what is that? Oh, there's a Camerupt. Oh, that's... That Camerupt looks scary too. I don't think I want to mess with it. I'm only catching it to bite us in time. No way that just caught. Okay, I did that because I wanted to make sure it didn't charge at me. It just caught the camera. That's crazy. Alright, this looks intriguing. Oh, this really looks intriguing. We're gonna check this out. Heat rock. Fossilized Drake. Yo, we got a fossil. That is also crazy looking. I really hope there's no mob like behind me waiting to push me in. Alright, well here's another village. And this one, please have a waystone, please. Nope, fall torp. Not today. There's another village in the distance, or some kind of building. Oh, and there's one of the towers. Oh, it is a pillager structure. Okay. I think that's what the game wants me to do, but nope, nope. There we go. Okay. Oh, there are cauldrons. Cauldrons are something I actually want pretty badly. And if you are a Minecraft aficionado, you might know why. Oh, I thought I was dead there. Yes, thank you so much for the water. Darumaka is adorable. I love Darumaka so much. Tower time. So there's the chest, which is actually secretly a Pokemon. Yes. There are the pots. Bricks. There's the cauldrons. There's the cache. Oh, there's actually a place to dig here. I doubt there's a fossil, but... Nostalgic pottery shard. Well, let's rebrand this waystone right here. Stone. Tower in the desert. And we'll remember this place. Let's go back home. We're home. Honestly, I don't know how we survived the night. But here we are. And I honestly want to get these fossils going right away, so... Here, the jaw fossil. We can establish a chicken farm just like this. And there we go. It's synthesizing from the jaw fossils. I'm not mistaken, this will generate us lava. Alright, separator is what we want to make. That's what we need the crusher for, and that's what we need the lava for. Alright, okay. It's done. We got a tyrant. That's awesome. Okay. Alright, let's take a look at our tyrant. So, if I'm right, it's level 1, which means we have to level it up, which is really annoying. Don't worry, I'm gonna send that one back up. But yeah, here's our tyrant. It's the whole like T-Rex, which is really cool. But yeah, I want to get a Tyrantrum, so we are gonna work to level that up in a bit. Oh, and we got our first lava, which is very nice. So recently, I've been thinking about that pillager structure, and I think we should go spend today, you know, getting some of that stuff, because that's definitely gonna be useful. Whatever is there. Alright, here we are back at the Wimpod Beach. And there's a Pukumuku. I do still want a Wimpod if we can eventually get one. Alright. Easy. This is gonna be easy with diamond weapons. Nice. There's gonna be a lot of loot here, I can already tell. But we gotta make our way through. Let's go up. I can't tell what that last thing is, though, that I'm hearing. That doesn't sound familiar to me. Maybe it's a evoker? I don't have a lot of experience, like, properly fighting them in survival Minecraft, so, hopefully not. Okay, this is the very... Oh, it is an evoker. I don't know how we're gonna solve this one. Oh, and villagers are back. In a fast flurry to get my stuff back, I dig with only my fists to the floor where the evoker lies. And then I do in fact die. Yeah. We'll build a big brick 1-block tower. Get our stuff back. I don't know what we'll do after that. Oh, there's still Vexes. No way. I like don't stand a chance here, do I? Okay. Let's get our stuff. We got this. We can do this. Just gotta keep running around. Just gotta keep moving. Just gotta keep moving. They made this boss too hard. Okay, some of my stuff is actually at the oh, my Pokemon can help me out here. Come on. Help me. You got this. You guys got this. Let's see how high the Aerodactyl can take us. No! And then... Oh, that actually worked somehow. Okay. Grab our stuff. We got this. There's stuff over here. And that's fine, because now we get our stuff back. Oh, I think we lost our pickaxe. It's fine, we have more diamonds back at the base. Up, the rest of the way. Here, let's do this. Okay. I can still hear that there are the little... these. Nope. Okay. We did it, we're good. Our next goal, technologically, is making a crusher, but in order to do that, we need another lava bucket. And so we are gonna wait. In the meantime, I'm gonna work on a new building, most likely. I'm thinking of building it up on this little ridge right here. Here's hoping nobody noticed the dog in the background. You know, I've realized we should probably put in the fossilized drake and see what comes out. Alright. Oh. It's not going for some reason, but I'll figure out what that is eventually. Okay, the important news is that we can now craft a crusher, and you're probably wondering where this like eventually going. And there's like cool stuff that we're gonna do with all this technology, but you have to wait and see. We make ourselves a steel casing, And then we make ourselves... Alright, so now that we have our crusher, we attach it to the power, and we can crush things. Our next machine that we want to make is called the electrolytic separator. And it's made by... Well, we need crushed gold, osmium, and iron. 2 osmium, 1 gold. We're going to grab all of our infused alloys, because we need those, and some iron. And we put it into this to make an electrolytic core. And then we craft it like this, and we get an electrolytic separator. The other thing we need is a pump. Oh, of course it needs steel casing. That's great.
Probably set up the machine.
So the water's up under it. This electrolytic separator is being powered, which means now it separates oxygen and hydrogen. Awesome. So for now, we just need the hydrogen, and I'm going to be dumping excess oxygen, and you will see why. This next thing is actually fairly easy to craft, which is surprising because of how useful it is, to be frank. And now we have a jetpack, and it looks really cool. The only thing it needs is hydrogen, and now it'll fill up with hydrogen over time, and we'll have something that we can fly with. Just for a sneak preview. Yeah, look at that! Alright, so now we're back at the base, and it's time to cook. Oh, I love Electabuzz. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. This is a pretty strong wild Pokemon, so let's see what we can do about it. Okay, I hope it's not too strong here. Actually, yeah, it's not worth it. Just like that. And just like that, we now have 3 of these basic smelting factories. Many of you can probably tell where this is going. Alright, and now we have ourselves the basis for a railroad line. 7. Redstone right there. And there we go.
For anybody who's having trouble keeping track, we made a jetpack, and now the tech thing we're working on is a new building that you'll find out about soon.
We're gonna put the rest of our raw ore and stuff in here. Put the cart on the rail, and now it starts to move. It starts putting things in our smelting factories, and look at that. It smelts so fast. We already have osmium, we already have stone. We have our jetpack and our super smelter, which were the main 2 things of tech I wanted to start out with getting. So I've decided I think it's not a bad idea to go exploring a little bit. To do this, we're gonna head on over to the Wimpod Beach and start flying that away.
On a far-off continent, I engage my animals with combat with small birds.
Alright, my eyes are set on this brand new tower, which is over by the cherry grove, and I think this should have a nice teleport way to get back to our base. And of course, it's submerged in the water. Wow. Alright, time to go home. Boom. I have done a little research. It turns out this fossilized drake needs to be combined with another fossil, which is kind of tough because, you know, they're really rare and hard to hunt for, but maybe, just maybe we'll be able to use that later in the series. But I think for now, let's make another Aerodactyl. Alright, and now I've built the frame for our eventual nether portal because we need to use a lot of this obsidian for something else. And now during this nighttime, I'm going to real quickly go to the underground and start looking for some gold. So we need gold to craft all sorts of things in our mod pack here.
I just mined. That's all. For the next device that I wanted to build with Mekanism, the tech mod I've been using, I needed to head to the nether to get myself some nether quartz, gold, obsidian, diamonds, and other materials that we might need. And in the process, I discovered some amazing Pokemon.
That's not a face I like to see. You're too tall. You're trapped. Oh, I see that place. Okay. There's another one. I believe if we find waystones in the nether, we'll also be able to get help with that. I don't think I have anything that's good against steam. Actually... Oh! That's not what I meant to do. I don't want to throw away my pickaxe. Alright, we won the battle. Nigel leveled up. Nice. I hear a ghast. This is our chance. We actually need a ghast here for one of the things we can craft. Boom, boom. Do we got this? Do we have it? Nope. Oh, I think we got it. No. Yes, yes, we do. Sizzlipede. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Fight my Pokemon. Don't fight me. Oh, this is gonna work well, is it? Whew. Okay, so it is in the weirdest spot. But, oh my, I'm so happy I found a waystone. That's amazing. Okay. On day 70, I pulled together recently collected resources to get ourselves what we've been looking for a very long time. Something known as the Atomic Disassembler. And a charging pad for it. I mean, beggars can't be choosers. You do need a lot of devices with this mod. Okay, so make this. We need to enrich this with Osmium. And then we can enrich this. We need to refine the obsidian dust. Okay, we need to brush the first in order to do that. No. We need to enrich with diamonds. The diamonds are what we need to brush. Once we brush those diamonds, there we go. We have to take 2 diamond dust. And this. 40 obsidian dust. And we get Terralith. I wasn't recording, but we have the Atomic Disassembler right here. Very cool looking. And we have a healing machine now. Oh, so it turns out I can just stand here and it will charge it for me really quickly. Yeah, so this Atomic Disassembler is basically a super pickaxe that mines really quickly. Good thing it can also, yeah, it can basically get rid of blocks instantly. And it doesn't have durability, it has charge, so we can use it forever. And I'm going to use it right now to clear out some of these trees. Clear out this area from some trees, because we need to start expanding the area of our base a little bit, don't we? If I'm not mistaken, this is also a weapon? Yeah, okay. I'm very happy with the progress we've made this day. Right, you know what I figured wouldn't be the worst idea? I have my inventory cleared out. Now that we have a jetpack and this really amazing tool weapon here, yeah, I don't think we're gonna have any problem collecting sand now. Now, in goes our sand. Oh, not our arrows, but our sand, certainly. There, just like that. I'm also gonna get to work on something over there, though. And yes, I know it's uneven. That's part of the point. For the rest of fence construction, I sent out flat bees to just beat up on this wild Pidgeotto that was attacking me. Proceeded to just build. I then bone mealed the area inside of the enclosure and added some acacia trees to help the Doduo feel more at home. Now the way we do this is with a special block called the pasture block. And for this, we need to first craft a PC. In the meantime, I can have one of my Pokemon beat up this Pichu that's standing around. While I waited on the pasture block, we went back over to the smelter and found it was working. There we go, we can now make a PC. As night dawns on the best day of our playthrough, oh, we need to put a gate here, don't we? We will eventually, but whatever. We put in our pasture block, like right here. Now if we access it, we can take Pokemon out of our box and allow them to wander free in this fenced-in area right here. Isn't that awesome? So yes, we've gotten our first little enclosure reserve kind of thing ready for our Doduo here. I spent the remainder of the night building some more wind generators. We don't really even need them. I just kind of like the way they look outside, and they're a perfect decoration for our Valley Windworks. We have massively upgraded the Valley Windworks, and boom! How much leveling up does that give me? Oh, we're at a level cap. You know what I've noticed is that we really don't have any paths or like good ways to get around, and honestly, I think that's pretty easily remedied here. Oh yeah, here's our next gym leader, it looks like. Okay, wait, let's heal up, and then we'll see what we can do about Leader Misty here. Alright, I think we're ready. Let's do this. Alright, Nancy, let's go. Oh no. Oh, this is really not good. Okay, Flappies, you got this. Underfang. No, okay, if this is anything like the games, I know that specific starfish is really annoying. Alright, well let's grind a little bit, because we got 2 other trainers here. Here's Steve, let's go. let's, boom. Please tell me that's it. Another Meowth. Here we go. Bite, bite. Come on, come on. And I knew it. A bunch of them leveled up, and now Nancy can evolve into a Breloom. Amazing. Which is a little dinosaur. Look at that. We will pull out the Tyrant eventually, because I want a Tyrantrum. It is probably the most iconic dinosaur as a Pokemon. I would like it before we're done with our 100 days, so yeah, we'll do that. Infrastructure finally comes in the form of these lovely moss coarse dirt paths that I begin to lay all over our base. Day 75 mostly consisted of me walking around, eating, and deciding to explore. So here I make the decision to explore. You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna go further than we've ever gone before and hope that that gives us some results, because we need fossils. And maybe on the way we'll fight Misty or something. I don't know. We're getting pretty close with all of our Pokemon developed. Okay, so I actually think we might have found a structure here, but I definitely destroyed some of the blocks, some of the suspicious gravel, so let's cross our fingers we still have something to find in here. Oh yeah, a sail fossil, nice. I think that's the sauropod. Oh, and a fossilized bird? We are actually finding a ton of stuff here, aren't we? We got 2 new fossils from that. You know, if this turns out to be the dangerous snow, I'm gonna bet this is another fossil structure. Yep. Oh, yep, I knew it! I knew it! Based on the fact that we all got, like, all new fossils, I think we'll come back with some good stuff from this. Oh, and it looks like we just found Samuel's parent right here. Piloswine. Ooh. This might be actually a little difficult. Okay. Maybe we'll get lucky here. That's kind of what my mindset is, but we'll see. This is a cool landmass, and I'd love to explore it, but oh, this would also be a great place to build a base. Oh, and there's ruins over there. I don't have any food, but I'm really tempted to go. You know what, we're gonna come right back through the Waystone and explore those ruins. I gotta get back to the base and get some food. And we'll put our fossils in here for later use. And I guess this decorated pot. I don't know where else to put it. Oh, and there's Pachirisu, one of my favorite Pokemon. Look at that. Seriously, this is actually like the coolest place in the world to like build a base or build something. This is like the perfectly sized island. Too bad we didn't discover it sooner. Let's go dig some ruins. And this is archaeology, not really fossil stuff, but I'm sure we'll find stuff. Oh yeah, that's wheat. Don't know how it survived this long without spoiling, but... So I realized the fossilized drake and the fossilized bird, these two together can be combined to make like our next thing. And now we just wait, and this one's really funny. I love this one. So I'm gonna take this night to extend the path a bit, and I'm gonna work on another enclosure when I get up. Day 79 was spent mining underground. As a child, I yearned for the mines. Alright, so I'm putting stuff away. We'll go check them out. Pokemon. Alright, and here is our newest... Wait, it's Dracozolt! Okay, so with the newest fossil Pokemon, they made it so they're like weird, like hybrids. And this is my favorite one. Wait. Did spawn... Yeah, it's Dracozolt! Look at it! It's so goofy and it's so cute looking. And I have a card for this. And I love this Pokemon to bits. It's like a big sauropod legs with like a velociraptor body, and it's so goofy looking. Look at that.
Dracozolt, the fossil Pokemon. Dracozolt is an electric/dragon fossil Pokemon originally created by Dr. Terralith in the Galar region. It appears to have the head of a velociraptor and the hind legs of some kind of large ornithopod, such as Stegosaurus. It is inspired by Chimera fossils, articulated skeletons of creatures put together from fragments of others. Examples of these in real paleontology include Brontosaurus, the Cotaraptor, and Saurophagonus.
This has been the Paleo Pokedex.
And actually, I think our team is a little imbalanced. We all have very similar types here. So I'm gonna switch out. If I'm gonna fight Misty, then I need things that are more effective against her Pokemon. For the time being, this is our new team. Let's name this one Caesar. Actually, Kaisar.
Tyrant, the royal air Pokemon. Tyrant in its evolution, Tyrantrum, are rock/dragon type fossil Pokemon hailing from the Kalos region. They are heavily based on Tyrannosaurus rex, and their designs reflect not just the shape of Tyrannosaurus's body, but also the down-like feathers which it sported.
This has been the Paleo Pokedex.
Let's name our Dracozolt Stompy. Stompy. Alright, so I actually have a pretty cool plan with this spot down here. For it to work though, we do need to work a little bit on this. Alright, so I've done some work just to make this a little more smooth and cover the cave up, and I think it looks pretty dang good. So now we just need to terraform it. And with that, we have the railing enclosure.
In an attempt to hit harder against Misty and other gym leaders, I discovered held items like the XP share. I also collected our shield on, which is very exciting.
Here we are. Took a lot of digging, but we got amethyst shards. Perfect. And now we can go back up to the surface. Alright, now we craft the XP share. Just like that. And then I don't know how it works.
30 minutes of reading on the wiki. I then gave a big root to Nancy, a big root to Tandy, an expert belt to Fly Peas, covert cloak to Samuel, and ability shield to Kaisar. Day 82 was pretty much a microcosm variety show of my whole experience. We looked at the PC, dug, and grinded, killed wild Pokemon, and stuff like that. At the start of day 83, I did a refresher battle with Misty, just to see what her tactics looked like, and got going the next night. Oh, and I lost.
Alright, Stompy real quickly beat up this wild owl. Boom. Okay, well, a long-term goal of mine has been to get Tandy up so that we can actually turn her into a dinosaur. Because, as it turns out, there's a reason that I picked her as the starter way back when.
Be modded Minecraft without a bug.
Okay, so after battling that, our Pokemon have leveled up, and I determined that as we have beaten Misty according to the game, which is really weird, but I'll take it. Now we come in here, and Nancy, this is your new retirement area. I hope you enjoy it. I think that the pasture block feature is a little broken, because I do see Pokemon wandering out of their areas a bit.
Time's a wasting, and it was time to get started.
on a brand new enclosure. This one, honestly, clearly inspired by Jurassic Park fences. If you want to see more Minecraft Jurassic Park or Jurassic World stuff, check out some of my other series. Yes, this is a shameless plug. And then I put in Stompy, my baby. I love him. Oh, and finally finish the roof. Oh my god. Tandy is ready to evolve. Oh, we have to make sure that... Okay, wait. You can hold a spruce sapling. And now watch this. So now that Tandy has held these saplings in her inventory, she's held spruce and dark oak, you can see that we can evolve her into Torterras based on specific Minecraft biomes. Now I think, just looking around, I think spruce is going to most fit us here. But look at this! Now we have a spruce tree Torterra that's specifically themed around Minecraft. This is amazing!
Torterra, the continent's Pokemon. Torterra is a grass-type starter Pokemon hailing from the Sinnoh region. Its design takes multiple inspirations. In terms of prehistory and fossil record, it is clearly based off the Cretaceous dinosaur Ankylosaurus. In addition to its prehistoric features, Torterra is also inspired by the world turtle of Native American mythology.
This has been the Paleo Pokedex.
Work continues, and we build ourselves another exhibit right next to Stompy's. Inside, we keep the adorable Sudowoodo and Bonsly, a petrified rock garden. And I start building something a little special in the middle for one of my favorite Pokemon ever. Work continues the next day. Alright, and there is a giant Sudowoodo. Honestly, for the last 10 days or so, not a lot seems to happen. Obviously until we get to the end. We've beaten Misty, we've increased our Pokemon's level cap, and the third gym leader is going to be Lieutenant Surge. Our attempts to defeat Lieutenant Surge go interestingly, but throughout all the effort and passion we put into these 10 days, we really culminate all of the experiences we've had in our world so far. With all of these beautiful, prehistoric
Once
Pokemon.
it learns a specific move... Oh, yeah, here. If it knows Ancient Power, it can evolve again into Mamoswine! And again, I pass by the glorious Sudowoodo monument next to our rock garden. Oh, Cope is ready to evolve? That's actually amazing. Hold on. We have... Oh, I don't know if I've ever seen the evolution of Craniados, but that looks cool. Rampardos, that's sick. Now, honestly, compared to a bit ago, our team looks pretty exquisite right now. You know, I've done so much cool stuff with this world. If you enjoy this, seriously, like, let me know in the comments, give me a like, give me a subscription, because I will totally continue on this world. Maybe with another 100 days, maybe with, like, own individual episodes or something, but, you know, Cobblemon is a great mod to play with. Alright, Camper Chris, let's battle. I'll send out Cope. Oh, that's not what I meant to send out. Cope, go!
Feeling the end of these 100 days creeping on me, I decide to build one last exhibit for some prehistoric creatures. Alright, well now we have the entire area fenced in and ready to go. Hi, Stompy. How's it going? Oh, you're such a good boy. Also, I have a cool idea here. Honestly, that looks pretty cool in and of itself. I think I might just leave it like that. I think that we have a lovely little petting zoo area to put our next group of domesticated Pokemon in. We have 2 Amora and 2 Shieldon. I'm thinking of letting those one around here. And there you go. You can pet baby sauropods and the little derpy looking Protoceratops Pokemon in this area now. Can I spawn them in here? Yeah, I mean, I guess that works. The Amora is a little too tall for the glass to look at them. Yeah. And I'm quite proud to have a fresh, new enclosure in our world.
Alright, enough noodling around. Time to prepare and fight our ultimate enemy.
You know what? It might be cheating. And I mean, kind of is considering what we're doing, but like, camera up tier, the one that we caught a while ago, that is actually pretty useful. There's our boy who is gonna win Lieutenant Surge for us. Oh, I didn't even notice. We got leftovers from the most recent apple, which is really useful too. You hold the leftovers. And then we're gonna take Samuel and we're gonna give Samuel here the focus sash.
On the final night, the 100th night, the battle begins.
Alright, let's do this. Okay, knockout. And this one knows Ice Fang. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. Alright, knockout. Please, please, knockout. No knockout. Alright, we really need Bruce against the insect one. We got this, okay. Nope. Ooh. Come on, Mud Bomb. Knock it out, knock it out. Alright, we get it weekend. And then it's gonna knock out Samuel, okay. Please work, please work. No. We might have lost this battle already. Well, everybody, whether or not we managed to beat Lieutenant Surge, we have gotten through 100 days. We have a full team of prehistoric... Hold on. I'm sorry, Bruce, I love you, but you are not a prehistoric Pokemon. We have a full team of amazing prehistoric Pokemon, which you can see to my left. 100 days have come and gone with Tandy, the Torterra, Kaisar, the Tyrant, Cope, the Rampardos, Stoppy! Samuel, the Mamoswine, Flappies, the Aerodactyl, and so many others. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, like, comment, and subscribe. If this video does really well, I will spend some more time in this world. I don't know if that'll be at 100, 200 days, or maybe I'll just do individual videos where I continue my adventures. But whatever I do, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll play some more with Cobblemon, and be sure to check out my usual content, which includes Minecraft Dinosaurs, modded survival series, mod showcases, and the like. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.